Hey everyone, picture this. Your graphics card, that shiny piece of tech you rely on for gaming glory, might have lived a secret double life, grinding away at cryptocurrency mining or sweating through AI training. Which one's worse for your GPU? And if you're eyeing a used 3000 or 4000 series card, how do you know what you're really getting? Today, we're unraveling this tech mystery with a deep dive into how these two heavy hitters affect your graphics card. And I'll throw in some hard-earned wisdom to keep you from buying a ticking time bomb. Graphics cards are the unsung heroes of modern tech. They're not just for gaming anymore. Crypto miners and AI developers have turned them into full-time employees. But here's the kicker. These jobs don't just tire out your GPU. They can leave it battered in totally different ways. We're talking about the NVIDIA 3000 series, which hit the scene during the crypto boom, and the newer 4000 series, now flexing its muscles in the AI revolution. So let's break it down and figure out what's really going on under the hood. The crypto mining grind. First up, cryptocurrency mining. If you've heard of Bitcoin or Ethereum, you know miners use GPUs to solve complex math puzzles and keep the blockchain humming. Back in the day, Ethereum was the king of GPU mining until it switched to proof of stake and left miners scrambling. But while it reigned, it put graphics cards through the ringer. Here's the twist. Mining doesn't max out the GPU core like a game would. Instead, it hammers the VRAM, the video memory that holds all the data for rendering. Imagine your VRAM as a librarian who's constantly flipping through books day and night with no coffee breaks. That constant read and write action heats it up and wears it down fast. I've seen cards from mining rigs where the VRAM chips look like they've aged a decade, discolored, oxidized, turning from sleek black to a sickly yellow. That's the heat and stress talking. And it's not just the workload. Mining farms are often dusty, sweltering hellholes. Sure, some fancy setups have industrial air conditioning, but most? Picture a desert junkyard with fans barely keeping the dust at bay. That environment cooks the VRAM even faster, and once it starts failing, you're looking at crashes or weird glitches that'll ruin your day. The AI training marathon. Now, let's flip the script to AI training. This is where your GPU becomes a brainiac, crunching massive datasets to teach machines how to recognize faces or write essays. Think of models like those powering ChatGPT or image generators. Those beasts need serious horsepower. Unlike mining, which zeroes in on VRAM, AI training is an all-out assault. It slams the GPU core, the VRAM, everything, depending on the task. It's like running a marathon with no finish line. A gaming session might push your card for a few hours, but AI training, that could be days or weeks of non-stop number crunching. I've talked to folks in data centers who say their 4000 series cards are glowing red hot during big jobs. If the cooling isn't top-notch, that sustained heat can throttle performance or even fry components. Mining might wear out one part, but AI training is a full-body workout, and it's not pulling punches. Mining versus AI, the damage showdown. So which one's the bigger GPU killer? Mining's a slow burn, grinding down the VRAM with relentless 24/7 action. AI training hits harder, but often with breaks, unless you're on a monster project. Picture this. Mining's like leaving your car idling all day in the sun. It'll wear out eventually. AI training? That's flooring it up a mountain with no pit stops. A 3000 series card from a mining rig might have VRAM that's toast, while a 4000 series card from an AI lab could be totally cooked from overuse. Here's my take. Mining's cumulative damage racks up over months or years, especially in those brutal farm conditions. AI training can do more harm per hour, but it's not always constant. If a card's been mined on 24/7 for a year, it's probably in worse shape than one trained on AI for a few intense weeks. But flip that, say, a 4000 series card running AI nonstop for a month, and it might outpace a mined 3000 series in the damage race. It's a toss-up, but both can turn a card into a paperweight if pushed too far. The used card gamble. Thinking of snagging a used 3000 or 4000 series? Hold up, it's a minefield out there. A mined card might look fine on the outside, but that VRAM could be one crash away from giving up. An AI-trained card? It might have been babied in a clean lab or torched in a marathon session. My advice? Dig into its past. If it was a gamer's card, you're golden. Gaming's light duty compared to this. But a miner's rig or an AI workhorse? Risky business. Check the VRAM chips if you can. Discoloration's a red flag. And don't trust a shiny exterior. I've seen pros refurbish a trashed card into a beauty queen in hours. True story. A buddy of mine bought a 3000 series cheap, thought he'd scored big, until it started artifacting in every game. Turns out it was a mining reject, polished up to look new. If you can, buy from a friend who's just a gamer, not a those repair guys who can mask anything. Smarter alternatives. Not feeling the used card roulette? Here's a pro tip. Hunt for deals on new cards. Platforms like Shopee have flash sales where you can shave a few million VN off a 4000 series. It's pricier than used, sure, but cheaper than full retail. And you get a warranty. Peace of mind beats a bargain that dies in a month. I've snagged discounts myself this way. It takes some patience, but it's worth it. Wrapping it up, here's the bottom line. Crypto mining chews up your VRAM like a termite, while AI training slams the whole card like a sledgehammer. The 3000 series caught the mining wave. The 4000 series is riding the AI tide. Both can end up battered. Buying used? Know the history, inspect it, or skip it. Or play it safe and hunt for a new card deal. Next time you're drooling over a GPU, ask yourself, what's its story? Pick smart and it'll carry you through years of epic gaming. Or whatever wild tech adventure you've got in mind.
If you enjoy this video, please like, share, subscribe and hit the bell to the later update from my channel. Thank you for watching till the end and see you in the next video.